Dharawal country, the Illawarra. Port Kembla, Wollongong, is a major industrial seaport on the east coast of Australia, and it's changing the world. A global leader in energy transition. New South Wales Government has declared the region a Renewable Energy Zone, or REZ. Wollongong has a proud history of manufacturing, and the REZ will build on this legacy, powering existing and emerging industries such as large-scale green hydrogen production, zero emissions heavy vehicle transport, offshore wind energy, and the potential for green steel production. Recent New South Wales and Commonwealth Government policy initiatives have demonstrated a commitment for clean and green energy, and these include the Net Zero Plan 2020 to 2030, the New South Wales Hydrogen Strategy, and their associated programmes. Wollongong is playing a key part in Australia's clean energy future. Through its climate change mitigation strategy, Wollongong City Council has set a path to reduce its emissions and achieve net zero by 2030. Opportunities have been identified for the community to reduce their emissions and achieve net zero by 2050. So what do we mean by clean and green or renewable energy? Clean energy comes from generation systems that produce low emissions. Clean means low carbon, low emissions. Green energy is any energy type that is generated from natural resources, such as sunlight, wind, or water. Resources that are naturally replenished and do not run out. Renewable energy can be used for electricity generation, heating, cooling, and transportation. So green means zero greenhouse gas emissions. Hydrogen. The Port Kembla Hydrogen Hub has an ambitious vision to be Australia's first 5 gigawatt plus green hydrogen hub and aims to service domestic and export markets by 2030. Complementing the existing core gas hydrogen plant, BOC and ATCO have plans to establish up to 2 gigawatts of green hydrogen production at Port Kembla. Breakthrough technologies like Hysata's electrolyser splits water into hydrogen and oxygen. Green hydrogen production is vital for decarbonisation and helps power zero emissions transport and green steel production. Which leads us to hydrogen powered vehicles. Coregas established Australia's first commercial heavy vehicle hydrogen refuelling station at their Port Kembla facility. This allows a range of zero emissions buses and trucks to be operated from the region. By the end of 2025, BOC, part of the Linde Group, one of the largest hydrogen producers in the world, will establish up to 3 additional hydrogen refuelling stations in the Wollongong region, supported by the largest fleet of hydrogen-powered buses and trucks in Australia. Offshore wind. In addition to the renewable energy zone, offshore wind energy is a huge emerging industry. New South Wales Ports, the port manager of Port Kembla, has unveiled concept plans for a large-scale port facility in the outer harbour to support the construction and assembly needs of the offshore wind industry. Power generation. The region is home to Energy Australia's Tallawarra A and B power stations, which, by 2025, will be Australia's first dual-fuel hydrogen-capable generators and are exemplars in helping to reduce Australia's carbon footprint. And why is this all happening? And what are the benefits? At its peak, the Port Kembla Steelworks employed over 30,000 people. The REZ and Port Kembla Hydrogen Hub is supported by an incredible array of engineering expertise and capabilities from nearly 100 years of heavy industry. The combination of these emerging industries will see lots of job creation, upskilling, and the need for highly skilled professions across many supportive sectors. The University of Wollongong, a world-class research and teaching university, alongside TAFE New South Wales, are providing a pathway for students to enjoy working in the region they want to call home. Existing transport infrastructure is well established to serve the RES, with the port, rail, direct motorway links, a local airport, and only an hour from Sydney International Airport. This groundbreaking industrial precinct and these transformative projects and assets are the cornerstone investments in the region's decarbonised energy future.